Hello, everyone. My name is Quincy Evans, and I am here to talk about my new game show idea called Run, Jump, Win. The Run, Jump, Win is a game show that will feature classic video games and movies, and pro- it will be provided through trivia. The host will cooperate with the different contestants that will come on the show for different mini games and be able to win multiple prizes, with the big prize being $1 million. Now, I've seen multiple game shows, and some of them are like this, such such as the recent game show. Well, such as the recent game show called The Great Debate, where while they do um talk about modern games and some movies, I, it's not in the game. It's not in the game show style that I think that it would do better in. I feel like this would be a better style of it because it provides more enjoyment and laughter throughout the entire thing. Here's a basic rundown with multiple shots being live shots and some having graphics. The show will run between 25 minutes being the minimum and 30 minutes being the maximum, with two commercials in between for around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. There will only be about three or four graphic shots for the opener in order to show in the logo the the rules to show how each trivia game will work and how each mini game will work right after. And lastly, for the credits and the outro in order to cut to the next show right after. Here's a basic storyboard of how an episode will work. The introduction will come in with introducing the host. Then right after will be the contestants. Then each round will then come up, and, and finally an outro to close off the show. The production staff, I've thought about this for a bit. I thought like the people that I know personally would be best suited for each position. Paul Gagano and myself would be good co-hosts because Paul, he is very charismatic with what he finds passionate, and seeing as how he's passionate in both video games and movies, I feel like he would be the perfect position for this role. I would be his co-host because I'm currently being a co-host for his show called Nerd Hour Unscripted, and I feel like his sort of charismatic energy rubbed off on me, and I feel like if he were to be a co-host with someone else, the flow wouldn't be as impactful as the flow would be with me. Videotape operator would be Cade Jones because he's very good with computers. He's very technological aware of what needs to be done. And I feel like he is good at editing in order to make sure each shot is well done. Director would be Dylan McElroy, who is the station manager at KNSU Radio, and I feel like his leadership will help make sure that everything runs smoothly. Camera and floor director will be Aaron Shabbat because while he's not as tech savvy and has that many leadership qualities as Cade and Dylan, I feel like he still has his own set of leadership. So I put him as floor director in order to help in that area. And managing audio will be Ezra Robichaux, who's really good with some edits and able to make sure that all every audio will be accounted for. Here's a basic budget of what will happen. For the talent will be $30 per 5 to 7 hour workday. The production will happen throughout the week, so through Monday and Friday. So a production day would for the talent would be around $210. The staff will be paid $20 per hour for a 5 to 7 work hour workday. Now, that rounds up to $140. Advertising would, in order to get my show out there, I would advertise for gamers mainly and some adults. So my main advertisement areas would be on social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, in order to reach the also to reach gamers, I would advertise on Twitch as well, and sometimes YouTube. Each ad would pay around $1.40 per click, and I would also put my ads on other TV networks like True TV and MTV. Those would be $5 per 1,000 viewers. That all that would round about to $6.40. Lighting, I would need basic Fresno spotlights to light the stage because that is the main area that will be illuminated. And that would be around $150. And I would also want some lights on each side of the building because to get the right mood of a retro arcade and inside like a movie theater. Microphones, I would not need much. I just need four tabletop mics because they will be on a stand and each person will be away from each other, so I can't do any less than that. So four tabletop mics is all I will need, and each one will be around $110. For cameras, I would need only three, which two will be for the host, and well, two will be for hosting contestants, and one will be for mini games. For the host will be one camera, and one camera will get a shot of each contestant, while the third camera will capture the mini game portion of the game show. Uh, different pro- the production methods that will happen is, like I said, it will be shot during the afternoon on a weekday, so Monday through Friday. It it'll be a live broadcast as well as a late night game show, so there will be some profanity and some liquor involved, like the game show Match Game. It will have some fiction and nonfiction elements to it. What I mean by that is that the fiction elements will be for the video games and movies, while some nonfiction elements will be some movies based on off a sort of in-person experience. The episodes will air on Saturday night because I feel like most game shows would are there to help unwind the person from a long work week. So on so during the weekends, mainly Saturday night will be the best portion to air my episodes. The, and the recording length will be 20 to 35 minutes with commercial breaks in between. Here's a basic set design of what the studio would look like. Right around here is where the audience would be, because I would plan to have a studio audience. Then the spotlights to illuminate the stage. The co-host will be near the back, one on each side, but with a line in between. Contestants will be on each side, with one side being an arcade style theme and the other being a movie style theme. And each one will change depending on special events like Halloween, Christmas, stuff like that. And each contestant will be on each side, with the main minigame area being in the middle when after the trivia portion is over. And the cameras will be able to catch uh, where each person is. This is more of a beta version of it, with a with a final version coming out later. For audio, like I said, I'll need a standard tabletop microphones. Only four will be needed. One for each person, being the host, co-host, and the two contestants. And preferably, I would want an Audio Technica AT2020. It's the latest version. It is a cardioid and it is also unidirectional. Oh, it'll be able to capture the person who is in front of the mic. The lighting, I'll need basic studio spotlights. It may be used on the stage. It won't light up the crowd. An Altman 65Q with 750 watts will be just fine. And like I said, I'll need small lights on both sides to get that sort of lighting in a retro arcade and movie theater. Cameras, three cameras will be needed, two for hosting contestants and one for a minigame portion. And I feel like an E and G camera would work better because it will be able to capture more than what a studio camera would be. Graphics, it will, like I've been saying, it will include both retro, arcade, and movie theater. So dark colors to get that atmosphere, but still well lit in order for everybody to see. Because most arcades that I've been to, which was a Boomtown Casino arcade back when I was younger, it it had that dark aesthetic, but it was still well lit for me to see what I was doing in front of myself. The arcade will be the arcade side will be towards if you're in the audience, you would see the arcade style of it would be on the left, while the movie style would be on the right. And I feel like I wanted to do this because it would feel like the each side was seeing which was better in that sort of event. Would it be arcades or movies? And podiums will be for contestants for the tabletop mics to stand on. To promote this, I would use different ads such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and other TV channels because that is the easiest way to promote something like this because I've seen promotion for other game shows alike like this, but again, reaching out there for more areas would be easier and beneficial. To see how the show has been going, I would use both the studio audience and ratings from social media and Google. Now, I would use the studio audience because that would be my main way to see how the show's been going. I would ask them to fill out a survey and just say, did they like the episode? Did what things could be changed and stuff like that. While ratings in social media and Google will be something else to look forward to. So, a basic summary of everything I have just said: it is a video slash movie game show, chance to win a big cash prize, and it is fun for all demographics, being young and old, seeing as how it features both retro, classic, and modern video games and movies. And like trivia, it will need questions for both contestants and me. If there are any questions, then please shoot me an email or try to reach out to me. Thank you for your time, and I will see you at another date.